Well, there seems to be some really common themes around the table. So obviously the title of the workshop, Get Out of Overwhelm, Get Your Tooler Sorted, resonated with all of you, so you're in the right room, so that's a good sign. So just a bit about me and my business. First of all, I want to welcome you. And for taking the time out of your day. It takes a big ask to take some time out of your day and put that time into your business where you're not actually doing the physical work. So well done for making the time. That's the first step in making a change, is actually stopping and stepping back from your business, because when you're in it, you can't see the forest for the trees. So for those of you who don't know, my name's Fiona Hall and I'm the MD of Kiffin, and I'm really, really passionate about making life easier in general, not just work. So if I see a problem, I've got to solve it. If I can't figure it out myself, I'll go and research it, I'll go and try things out, I'll go and talk to some clever people and find a way to solve it. That's what I do, and that's what I want to share with other people. And that's what my business is all about, finding the simple way to do things. And I'm a bit of a dog with a bone on that, and I won't stop until I find it, because I have these little things that pop up in my mind thinking, there must be an easier way. And as soon as I figure that little thought pops into my head, that's when I start looking. And I'm hoping to give you guys a little bit of that yourself, so you don't get stuck in the overwhelm, you start getting into the problem solving, because that's when you make the shifts in your business and in your life generally. When I first started in business in 2003, I really got excited writing lists for myself and my business. I was like, oh, I'm in business, I'm in control now, yay. And I wrote these massive long lists for myself. And that was kind of exciting, and I started ticking a few things off. And then I noticed that there was all these things I actually didn't know how to do, and I didn't really have the skills, and I probably wasn't very good at doing, and it started becoming really overwhelming. So I'm really lucky that I joined some networking groups, and I've got some great friends and contacts, so I was able to kind of tap into those different people and resources to help me. But generally it was still overwhelming. The things that I want to kind of talk to you guys about today is really thinking about the word overwhelm to start with. So we're going to look at the word overwhelm. I'm going to give you my 2 favourite tips to get my mind out of overwhelm. Because what happens when you go into overwhelm is your brain shuts down, and your ability to take logical thoughts and actions kind of goes out the window. So you can't, even if you really, really wanted to, you couldn't actually make a change and take action. So I'm actually going to give you some exercises to do, because I think you should have some practical tools to get you out of the overwhelm. What I want you to do is close your eyes. How exciting. So I learnt this technique in a mindfulness course that I did. Mindfulness is based on neuroscience, so it's got a lot of backing. It's not all the woo-woo stuff. So what you need to do is take your left hand and place it on your belly, and then take your right hand and place it over your heart. And then take a nice deep breath in, and then let it out, and relax your shoulders as you do. Feel them just drop. And repeat that 3 times, and then in your own time, and then let me know by opening your eyes when you're finished. Now how do you feel? Has that brought your heart rate down a wee bit? Can you notice that? What do you notice? Anybody want to share how that kind of... Yeah. So when the phone goes, when the internet stops, when you can't get a car park, pull over probably, don't do your driving. But I recommend using that technique. God, that's been made a massive difference in the last 4 months of my life. Just that simple tool. I've heard about deep breathing before, and I've tried it. But what happens is by touching 2 places on your body, it's almost like you're giving yourself a virtual hug. And you're actually triggering a release of oxytocin, which is the feel-good hormone. It floods through your body. We all need a bit of feel-good now and again. So give yourself a bit of a virtual hug / breathing exercise next time you go into overwhelm. Because what happens now is your brain is actually open and ready to start solving the problem. The other thing which I love, and we might not all have the opportunity to do this, is a short walk. It can be as simple as going round the block. Now, connecting with nature, it can be like standing and just actually walking to a window and doing a horizon gaze and looking out, because what that does is often, don't know about you, but overwhelm kind of happens when I'm in front of my computer, technology, bashing it, something's not working. So what's happening is our eyes, where we're looking at, we're shortening pupil. So we're just fixed staring. So by standing up and looking out and gazing into the horizon, you're changing the way that your eyes focus, and that helps trigger your brain as well. So that's another 2 really simple tools that make a massive difference. And so you can actually take from the overwhelm and then shift into problem solving, which is where you need to be. Take action.